Aha, well, yes, I bet you didn't expect to see me tonight. Ha ha ha. Yes, welcome. Welcome to, I've got to get this right now. It's Friday night. It's not Wednesday, it's not Sunday, and it's not Monday. It's Friday night. Yes. Yeah, good evening everybody. Welcome. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for supporting me. Obviously you guys must have had maybe subscriptions or something like that, because it's only about 5 minutes ago I thought I'll go and do a live stream because I've got a few things to do. Yes, I thought, well, I'm going to spend some time on the bench. It's going to be a bit of a monotonous evening, so why not yeah, why not have a little bit of a live stream and a bit of a chat and things like that. So good evening to you all. Welcome to Skipper Scale Models, live at the bench, building stuff and chatting. What more can be done on a Friday night, because we can't go to the pub? Yes. What are we going to do tonight? Right. It's a bit of a secret, really, so don't tell Pete, mate, because what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do a bit of the Titanic. Normally I'd save these bits for the videos and things like that, but this bit is so big and repetitive that I thought what we'll do, I'll invite you along, because I'm going to do some photo etch. I'm going to do some photo etch window frames, and they take tonight. They take forever to do, because there's loads of them. And this here, I haven't even got it out of the bag yet. This is some of the upper cabins, which I'm going to do. But what? Yeah, forget that for the moment. What we're going to do is say hello to everybody. Yes, so Scaly Models. Yes, Dad. Hi. Welcome to Dad. Yes, welcome. Plastic Monkey. Hi. Ice Cream is in. Richard Pizol. Hi, Ted, says Richard. Then, yes, everybody. It was a surprise. Gary Luffrey. Wynne Hickson. It's nice to see some of these regular names coming back in. Graham McRobert. Everybody else. Pete Rogers. Good evening, Ted. Is it gin tonight, says Ice Cream. Ice Cream. It's not actually. I've just got a bottle of Council Pop just to keep me going. Sort of to while the night away. Now, yeah, there's no set time for tonight. We'll just take it as it comes. So here we go. Right, all we're going to do tonight is have a look at the Titanic, and we're going to stick some window frames in. As I say, I have got the Titanic here. It's there on the bench. It's not too far away, but I don't want to spoil everything and show you how it is at the moment. And I've just noticed that my camera is sort of flashing a little bit, so I'll just adjust that for you for the moment. Or we'll get that. Tim Mulhern. Good evening, Tim. Welcome to you. I'm just going to do some little adjustments a minute. Stop it flashing. That should do it now. Right. Yes. Then we can go back. So where were we? That's thrown me a little bit. But there we are. There we go. Yes. So we're going to do that. Council juice it is, says Graham Robert. Yes, that's what it is. So yes, as I say, I can't show the Titanic yet because the part 4 is in production. It's starting to look a bit more like the Titanic now, cause look, there, yeah. Pretend you never saw it. Don't tell anyone. But that's. There we go. Yeah, it is a bit boring for Friday night ice cream. Yes, I know. But I'm going for my jab tomorrow. I'm going to get my vaccine tomorrow. So I didn't know. I don't want anything to interrupt or anything like that. So yes, I'll be a happy little bunny tomorrow. So yes, what's everybody doing with themselves on this Friday evening? Thank you for coming along and having a look at me anyway, so we can spend some time together. while we do a bit on this, we'll have a chat. We'll chew the cud, put the world to rights, and whatever else. But yeah, here we go. This is, I'm not sure what deck this is. Dad had his injection today. Hopefully everything goes alright for you, Dad. Which one did you have? I think the prominent one up here is the Oxford one. I probably expect I'll get something like that tomorrow. Steve131 says his jab made him bad for 3 days. Yes, my wife had that very same reaction. She felt really bad, so I'm hoping that I'm not going to have anything like that, because we've got Sunday coming up and I can't be missing out on a live stream on a Sunday when it's on my channel, and we're doing the joint stream with Chris on the War Hamsters. Colin's in. Good evening, Colin. How are you? Graham McRoberts said he's on the bud because it's 20 or 21 years ago since he had his brain bleed. Good to see you getting better. Yeah, get better every day, Graham. Yes, yeah. 21 years ago that you had your second birthday as such. Yes. So your second beginning. I'll just look at this and it looks. I don't know if it's my eyes. I'll just get the ruler of straightness. Yeah, there's a bit of a curvature in there. Never mind. When we get it glued down, it'll be right. So Pfizer for him says, Dad, right, good, and everything was okay. Yeah, so I'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But anyway, what's everybody else been doing on a Friday night then? So, or what are you going to do? What have you got on your bench? Have you got anything on the bench at all? Or should we just build along and chat? Going for the second Moderna vaccine on Tuesday, says Tim. Good. That'll be you fully MOT'd and fully raring to go. Yes. I know that one or two people are a little bit frightened of vaccines and things like that. Nothing to be afraid of. So let's go out and get it all done. Right. William Rayborn. Good. Hi Ted and all people in Chatland. Yeah. I'm just trying to find out where I'm at. I'm just talking. I've come up here intending to get all of these windows done, but with you lot in Chatland, I'll probably, I might not get half of them done. But it's better than just sitting here gluing away sticky and things like that. So Gary Luffrey is building his M18 Hellcat 1/35th scale. Oh, it's a nice kit, that. It's going to be big. It's going to be quite an imposing model on the bench. PD38. Now there's lots of Photo-etch in this kit. And it's a matter of finding the right one, and I do apologise if I start shining the lights towards the camera because it goes like that. Prince of Wales Photo-etch. There's I think this kit is made up of Photo-etch PED38. Right, that's it. And one thing about this kit is that all the windows are all spread around. We've got about we've got quite a few duplicates of the Photo-etch itself, so you think that you've run out of windows and then you've got to go find another Photo-etch sheet. So we'll get them out of the way for the moment. These are all D's apart from that one, which is an A. There's an A as well. So yeah, the one in the middle actually. So yeah, it's really confusing. Peter's still hammering away with his tank transporter, his Scammell tank transporter. Yeah, I've been watching some. There's a Facebook page dedicated to Scammell in scale, it's called, and there's some really sort of impressive sort of pictures on there. It's sort of whetting my appetite for me to get on with my scammel, which I will do. Yeah, I'll do it, but I'm going to do that in my own time. William's working away on his Gustav Karl, Gustav Karl 1/144th Gundam. 148 Hasegawa Sea King and all the Photo-etch. Very soon after I started back into modelling and started researching things on the internet, I saw the Hasegawa Sea King, and it really looks a nice kit. But yeah, but I'd like to do it, but I'm not really a helicopter fan. I'm a bit frightened of them. Plus helicopters tend to take up more space than they're allocated on the shelf, if you know what I mean. You've got the body of the helicopter, but then you've got the rotor blades, which just seem to spread out. It's like somebody on the beach spraying out everywhere and claiming all the space. Fox said, "Good evening." Yes, it's Photo-etch and ad hoc shenanigans. Yes, it is. So yeah. As I said before you came in, Fox, I came here with good intentions that tonight I'll do lots of Photo-etch sticking, and then then when I've been chatting to you a lot, I probably won't get anything done at all. It's a good idea, Dad. Rotors are folded. Good idea. Pete Rogers, yes, go and have a look at the Scammel in Scale, it's called. It's on Facebook. So if you've got that, people do post pictures of their own builds, but they also post pictures of the actual vehicle and sort of swap notes and things like that. It's well worth a look at. Williams right now working on lettuce, tomato, cheese and chicken sandwiches and some nacho cheese chips. Yeah, Friday night is sort of, if it's not takeaway night, it's sort of binging in front of the telly with a bag of crisps and nachos and stuff, and he eats, isn't it? Feet up, watching a Netflix, something like that. Or coming along and watching Ted doing things. I'm just getting the light sorted. Yeah, doing things and talking away in the background. Hopefully, some of you are at the bench at the moment, and I can just witter away in the background while we all try and build. D38. I still haven't cut any of these off. Pete Rogers, you can do the rotor blades folded. Yeah, Dad's just said he's going to do it that way. So yeah, that is a good idea. But I like the helicopter with, yeah, you can do the rotors folded, but I like how the blades sort of have that droopiness about them. Fox, have you read his message from Graham McRobert? Sarah, she's just perusing. Yeah, hi Sarah. 38. How many of these do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why did I count them on there and not on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, it says 9 on the instructions, but there's 10 windows. So, my mate has a couple of real scammels too. Yes, I mentioned to you the other day that one of the reasons I have my scammel is in memory of a very dear friend of mine who was a member of the Scammel Owners Club, and he himself had a couple of scammels. Just get my grippy pen. But he had the he had a modern version, well, a more modern version. He didn't have the Pioneer type. Right, we need as Fox says, we need a little box tub now, so we don't lose all these. I never come prepared for anything. Here we go. Graham, nachos and wine after Ted's build. I don't mind, Sarah. Sorry, I don't mind, Steve. Go along and get the nachos and the wine and keep me company while we do this. So, where else are we? There we go, that one as well. So we need 10 of these then. What I have here for cutting my photo etch, a while ago I was searching for some acrylic sheeting. I don't know why, but a company sent me samples. They sent me a huge envelope full of samples of different size acrylics that they had, all for free. I don't think I ever did buy any, but I got loads of these little samples, and they come in brilliant for all sorts of things, and I use them for cutting out photo etch. Saves cutting on the mat. What's that like that? I think this one's stuck in here. So, I was a day at work for myself this morning, so I will early. So I'm flagging a little bit now, but don't worry, we're here for the duration. So of those that I mentioned, anybody else out building at the moment? Trying to get the final touches and things done on their build before this country starts to open itself up and everybody starts back to work. I know that one or two of you have been at work for the duration because of the nature of the job. So I think we can get all of these out of here. So we can get, oh, it's 38, you know, I'm cutting the right ones out. And don't forget, it's another live stream packed evening this evening, because after me at midnight tonight, it's a nocturnal live stream with Fox and Colin doing Baneblade. Unfortunately, Colin, I'll be in bed by then because I'll need my beauty sleep. So I'll have to catch it up on Plus, well, on catch up. Yeah, we should have a Plus channel, shouldn't we, so that we can you can catch up an hour later, just like the telly. Where we at? There we go. So the Titanic, how's it getting on with the Titanic? I hear you asking. Probably shouting at the telly. How's the Titanic? The Titanic is coming along. I posted a picture on Skipper Scale Models on my Facebook page last night, I think, as I got the lights in the hull. Not quite what I imagined, because I've bought some extra lights to light the hull that are not included with the kit. Not quite as imagined, but they'll do the job. And I hope I have been filming 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that video will be out soon, couple of weeks. yeah, maybe not this week. It depends how I can progress, but I've got the start of the superstructure starting to build, so it's starting to look a bit like the Titanic now. 1, 2, 3. I keep losing count. 7. This is number 8. And the next episode will be all about lighting and putting the decks in. And I have found that as I've been building it and sort of progressing to putting the superstructure on, I found that I can't get in the hull once it's once the hull's put together. That's it. So I've got, yeah, I had thought that I'd be able to get the hull taken off, especially for getting it out the loft, getting it downstairs, that I could take it apart, disassemble it, but no, it's not going to be. Yeah, Fox, if you have, oddly enough, any Tamiya decal scissors, they're great for getting fiddly parts off. I don't. I have this. There it is. It's stuck to my finger. I have my little bladey. It actually cuts them. I can get quite nice and neatly into the part and take it off the fret without it needing any clean up. Right, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Oh. Oh, what's up? Ted, how much photo etch did I get with the kit? All of it. Yes, I got all of this. What's that? It's chain. Oh, right. I need some chain. Right. Yeah. It's chain. I've got all of that and that, and then I've got all of this and this, and I think there's still a piece in the box because I don't need that till later, because it's got everything on here. Everything. It seems like every fitting on this ship is photo etch. Yep, all of it. Right, that's that bit cut out. We'll come back to them in a minute. Oh, just catch up with the chat. Yes, yeah, yep, you do get to watch Colin and its nocturnal emissions. Yes, good. Yeah. Watch Colin. Right, and now this bit here, you might not be able to see me putting glue on. I'll try my best so you can see me putting glue on. There we go. Right, because what I do with it is glue and glaze. None of this none of this super glue for these, because this does the job brilliantly. Just a touch in the corners. Once I get this end done, you'll be able to put it on the bench and you can see a bit more. Right, put this on here the right way up, and that sits in there like that. There's the first one. Hey, good. Yeah, that's, there we go. There we are. So that's in there like that, and then the next one. Yeah, just a little bit of photo etch. You could probably, when you finish with this model, you could probably weigh it in for all the brass that's on it. One thing about this kit though, these little window fittings and things like that, I was saying that, I was going to say they fit in perfectly. They do. They just, you can feel them clip in to the window frames. Whilst I'm not talking, I shall, yeah, hum to, yeah, while I'm not talking, you can hum to yourself some light music, some light elevator music. Yes, also, I should tell you that as I progress the Titanic build, obviously when the video is up and running and released, I'll release it on my Patreon first. Patreon, down here, where the patrons get a first view, ad free. You could have a look, see what's done, and they also get to look behind the scenes. I haven't done one yet. I have something in my mind of what I can do for behind the scenes this month for the Patreons. So if you want to join the Patreons for as little as a £1 a month, you can come along and join the happy crew and get the first looking at the video, chance to make comments, and hopefully if I get my the video camera in due course, I'll start some Patreon chats and live streams. So if you're a Patreon, you can come and join in the chats and things like that. Yeah, I must have a word with Chris to find out how to go about setting that all up. But in the meantime, if you do want to support the channel, yeah, don't forget super chat. Helps me keep going, because doing all these live streams need to fund the kits, because Mrs. H isn't too happy when I spend her crochet wool money on models. Yeah, she's got all these socks to knit. Can't quite get that one in there. There it goes. Clicks in. Phil East, what's Ted building? Yes, this, if anybody's just joined in, tonight's build is, as I say, don't tell everybody, keep it secret, but I'm doing some live building for the Titanic. What I'm doing, I've got lots and lots. I've got all these window frames to put in, all of them, and there's still more of them. So what I'm doing, rather than just spend time lonely at the bench, I thought I'd come and chat with you guys. So there we are. I've just gone back through chat and trying to catch up. Don't forget, if you do want to say anything, ask anything, or have any comments to make and you want me to see it, try it in bold so I can see it, because my eyes and things. And if I have missed it, please do type it again. I don't mind at all. So there we are. I know there is people out there watching, as I've popped up as being a nuisance on their YouTube feed, because they've perhaps clicked on me once before. Now I'll forever pop up on their YouTube feed. Do come along and say hello. yeah, join in with this merry bunch of reprobates. We're all good, keen and friendly here. We don't bite. So come on and say hello. Tell us where you're from, how you found us, what you're doing, who you are. Yeah, yeah, that's it. So that's why you got it. Installing Photo-etch over the open floor. What could go wrong? Yes, and there is all this Photo-etch, and none of it is spare. Yeah, there's no spare Photo-etch. But don't worry. I've been building this Titanic long enough now that yeah, nothing can go wrong. Because I've already dropped all the bits and things like that. Haven't lost anything yet. And of course, Photo-etch is the same colour as the carpet. Yeah. Oh, something. Sorry, Photo-etch. Adrian, hi Adrian. Hi Adrian. Haven't. Welcome to the show. Yeah, nice to see you. A new name in the chat. You're always welcome. Everybody's welcome here. Do ask. Ask what it's all about. Yeah, this is. It's not a tutorial or anything like that. It's just a chance to, yeah, people of a similar mindset just all get together every so often and yeah, sort of swing the lantern, bit of nostalgia, talk about anything you want. Set this. Yeah, we don't do politics, we don't do sport because I don't know anything about them. Good. Graham Roberts thinks he might return to wooden kits again, also known as radio control aircraft and boats. Yeah, as you know, my history is with model boats. Although I like aircraft, especially radio controlled aircraft, I always have a fear of building one and then having to take it home in a bin bag, or it flying off over the horizon, never to be seen again. At least with a model boat, there's a fair chance of getting it back. Even if it sinks, there's a fair chance of getting some of it back because some will float off. So Graham, yes, what sort of kits have you built or building? I'm sort of pressing all the buttons here. He's a big old wooden aircraft carrier, but no space or no desire to build it. Yes, yeah. If you're going to get into back into model boat making, yeah, an aircraft carrier is probably not the one that's going to get the significant other enamoured with your model making, especially an aircraft carrier when it takes over the garage. Some of my models were bad enough. This Titanic, this is 4 foot long, and I used to do some models that were far bigger than this. Some were like canoes, and I used to build them. I didn't have a workshop at the time, so some of them were built on the dinner table. Oh, my advice is to stick a snow and ice plough on front. Ted, where is slap it on? I haven't got the button for slap it on, but yeah, slap it on. I'm a little bit behind. I'm just catching up in chat. Hanks the Greyhound inspired him to get back into modelling after 20 plus years. Wow, right, what? I don't know that film. Sorry, pardon my ignorance. Edward, hi Edward, look, Ted's on. Howdy peeps, yes I'm here. Yes, yeah, I'm doing a bit of the Titanic, and hopefully once I've got this last window in the end here, I can then do the next bits a little bit easier, because I'm trying to get it so you can see, because once we get to the side windows I can lay it on the bench. Oops, dropsy. And I just noticed with that one, no, I thought there was a little nub on it, but it's alright, it'll do, it will go in there. There we are, there, they're all in, aren't they nice and shiny? Yeah, till they get covered in paint. Yeah, alright, if you're a Titanic aficionado and you want to tell me that the window frames were actually sort of oak or teak or wooden coloured, yes they are, but not on my Titanic. They're all getting painted white, because yeah, I need to finish this Titanic sometime, and it'll never happen if I have to go around painting all the window frames. Yeah, so there we are. Right, what we need now, Photo-etch D38 again, more of them, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of them. Tim Mullen, a Yank from Ohio, older gent, retired, enjoying the YouTube videos. Yes, Tim, hi, welcome. Yeah, that's exactly what I am. I'm exactly the same. Apart from being a Yank, and apart from being from Ohio, but the rest, yeah, an older gent, retired. Yeah, I'm the same. Yes, that's me. So yeah, welcome to the show. Yeah, do chat and join in, enjoy the show. Nothing serious on these channels. You'll probably get to know the group of us. There's myself, there's Fox Wolf, model making guru, and there's Colin, Fiesta's workshop, Fiesta 67 workshop, and of course there's Chris over at Gross Models as well. And we're all sort of a clan that gets together and keep everybody together and build, yeah, interesting. So that's what we do. So welcome to Skipper Scale Models, all the way from over there in Ohio. New to chats, so patience. Tim, take your time. If you've anything you want to know, the guys in chat will keep you right. Don't be shy typing, and whatever. And Tim, yeah, if you do want to provide support for the channel, yeah, just down there at the bottom of the chat is a little $sign. You can click on that and you can provide a super chat which supports the channel and keeps me going, keeps me sane, and keeps the wife off my back when I spend all her money that she spends on wool. So thank you very much. Yeah, and as Phil says, tell us what you build. What? Yeah, well, yes. Oh, Graham says, got the Red Arrows Hawk plan to scratch build, but wait till I move. Night, yeah, Red Arrows. I love the Red Arrows, and I do. In my stash downstairs, courtesy of Dad, Scaly Models, I do have the Red Arrows Hawk. But yeah, it's a lovely, it's a beautiful kit. I love the Red Arrows. I got a calendar given to me by somebody. That's, I think, when I mentioned that I like the Red Arrows, and Dad sent me such kit. I will get round to building it so soon, but it's going to have to be a shiny model, that one, isn't it? So I'll have to brush up on my shiny paint techniques. Where we got? Yeah, thanks Fox for giving Tim the links to Skipper's the Patreon channel, and yeah, obviously super chat. As I say, it's a little $sign at the bottom of the chat window. Well, thank you. Thank you. Where are we at? Tim started back to modelling. He's doing the Revell 144 or the 1350 U-boat 7C. Haven't started either. Yeah, Tim, I don't know what sort of details in the 350 scale. Is that the one that you did, Fox? But yeah, if you want to, I did the big one. I did the 1/42 scale U-boat. If you have a look back through, yeah, that was quite a large build, a long build. But if you want some ideas for painting the outside of it, Tim, go along and have a look at that video. Right, I have these now and I've lost them again. So now we want, how many did it say? Did anybody, how many windows do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Oh, Aidan says, oops, I accidentally purposely ordered a big ship and how to find space. Yeah, that's how you do it. What you can say, well, we can back you up. What you can say, Tim, Aidan, is that you won it. Yeah, we'll back you up. Yeah, that's how you get big kits in the house. Fox did the 1/72 U-boat. Oh, right, so that's yeah, it's a little bit smaller. Oh, what do I use to pick up Photo-etch? Yeah, Fox already said they're wax pencils. Pretty good. When they stop getting sticky or waxy anymore, just sharpen them, and it's like a crayon. Another thing you can use, do you know how this diamond dot thing is sort of quite a thing at the moment, where you can make pictures with sort of diamond dots? The pens that they use for picking up the diamond dots works as well. But I've got these. I've got a couple of these. Keep one always keep one sharpened and a spare one, so that when it goes blunt, rather than having to sit and sharpen it, you can just move on the next one and then sharpen them both at the end of your day. Right. Yeah, let's move all this again. It's not a special make. I got these from eModels. I think if you just search wax pencils or Photo-etch, if you search, certainly if you look for Photo-etch on eModels, you'll find them. They're relatively cheap. I think you get 2 in a pack. Right, I forgot how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Remember that number. 17. Here we go. Yes, Tim's come along and introduced himself. Is anybody else out there that thinks he's hovering over the keypad, thinking whether they should send a message or not? Yeah, do. Yeah, don't be frightened. Come on and join Tim as the newbie, and Aidan as well. I believe Aidan's new to us as well. It's been payday, yeah. Wages paid into the bank. Well, pension got paid into the bank today. So I went to it was big shop day. So we went out to the supermarket, all masked up and everything, to do big shop. And one of the things that irritates me about shopping is that when you're standing in the till, when you're standing at the till, in the till line, despite all the shop assistants all talking amongst themselves and not manning any tills, you know, you've got about a shop full of customers and no tills open. Why is it that when all people get to the till, they sort of suddenly realise that they've got to pay, and then they spend the next 10 minutes searching through the handbag for the purse? Yeah, that'd be £42, madam. Oh, what? I've got to pay for it as well. That's the thing that irritates me. What? Yeah. Question of the evening. What irritates you? What's your biggest? If anything, doesn't have to be shopping. What's annoying to yourself, or what do you perceive as annoying? It might not be actually annoying. It might be just one of the things that people do that you think they should be doing that. Remember, if you go for a 1/200th boat kit, it's 4 foot in length. That depends how big the original model is. Angus Aller, a sneaky stream from Ted to go with his morning coffee. Hi, Angus. Yeah, that's the morning is about the only time I usually drink a coffee. Question for the group, right, everybody? Question from Tim. Is model making popular with younger folk in the UK? In the US, kids are stuck on electronics. I think I think the days of kids model making, or young kids model making, is the kids themselves are few and far between. Lego, maybe. You could count, if you count Lego in it. I think you'll find a lot of kids are building Lego. But as for model making, I think today's kids are a sort of, they want something that they can ready to run straight out of the box now. So when it comes to model making, it's got to be radio controlled. But yes, I think it's the same here as it is in the US. In fact, the kids over here are probably talking to the kids in the US on their Xboxes and game platforms and things like that. So yeah, that's so right, yeah. So annoying things, the things that annoy you. Another thing that annoys me is when you go to the petrol station and people won't drive to a vacant pump because it's not on the same side as their filler cap. Yeah, that's another. Sorry, I'm being a bit of a Victor Meldrew tonight, I think. Oh, for those in the UK who know who Victor Meldrew is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got to count these again. 17. There were 17. Yeah. I told you it's going to be one of them nights tonight, isn't it? When you've got it's cut and stick. Cut and stick. It's like doing tank tracks. Yeah. I think after the Titanic and Windows, tank tracks is going to be a breeze. Looking for a tank with a great interior for our next build. Yes, the Trumpeter Panzer IV. Everything's there. Great interior. Just don't glue it. Just don't glue the top on. It's all there. And go and have a look at my build series, the Panzer IV, and you'll see it's all there. Bags of detail. buying coffee at a petrol station and then doing the shopping. Yeah, so the car is stuck there. You're usually behind them, aren't you? Waiting for the pump to be vacant. And then they go in and they start browsing the shelves. And you can't move. Oh. I remember making Aurora and Monogram models in the 50s and 60s. I don't remember them, Tim. I don't remember them models. We had Airfix and Frog and things like that. Pet hate is people that park across two spaces in a car park. Yes, that's it. Or they park so close to you that you can't get in. You have to go to the passenger side to open the door to get in. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One learns so much from kit building, history, reading, understanding and mechanical assembly. Tim, that's a thing I have always said, that model making should be part of the school curriculum, or should be introduced to kids at school, because it's got everything there. Yeah, the subject itself doesn't have to be World War II or anything like that. It could just be any particular model, but everything that a child would want in its in school, even maths, comes to working out scales and things like that, percentages, measurements. Obviously, as you say, history, reading, following instructions. Yeah, everything's there. It's a brilliant sort of thing for kids to learn. What annoys me is drivers that don't use a stick on the side of the steering wheel. Yeah, yes, I believe that they usually come in as optional extras in the BMW. If you've got a BMW, so yes. That happens quite a lot in the Lake District because people don't know where they're going. So you have to preempt where most of the tourists are going. You usually get a good idea because they slow down as though they're looking for somewhere. You think, yeah, I know you're looking for the Coniston turn off, and you don't know where it is. So yeah, but come this, yeah, and they just turn, and there they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop signs in the UK suggestions. yeah. I think here in the UK there probably are one of the rules that does get followed. People do usually stop at road signs unless they're just not paying attention. But you Americans, you've got all the roads. You can just, people just drive anywhere. Oh. What happens? Another one is drivers that stop at roundabout or nothing's coming. All right. Centre Lane Owners Club, says Sarah. Yes, those on the motorway in the centre lane for miles and miles and miles. You can tell they've switched off and gone to sleep. They've probably overtaken a wagon about 10 miles back, and they've gone over to the centre lane, and then they've just switched off. Is gone. Yeah, they've gone to sleep. Radio's on. Some of them have even still got the indicator going. That's if they use them. Oh, what annoys me is people posting pictures of a beer or a dinner. I know what a beer is and dinner. Yeah, that usually comes about. If you go to a restaurant, it's obligatory, isn't it, that you've got to take a picture of your dinner. and send it to all your friends. Yeah, it's the rules. It's got, yeah, you have to do it. How many people? I keep losing count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're getting single lane roundabouts here. Oh, roundabouts in America. Right. Now that is, yeah, apparently it's something that you don't see in America is roundabouts. Because roads are so straight. Drivers going all the way around the outside of a roundabout, cutting across. Yeah, people don't read the highway code. Or changing lanes halfway around a roundabout. And they don't look because you're on the outside of them and they're changing lanes into your lane. Oh, don't get me started, said Graham. Don't get me started. Why? Yeah, Colin, Sarah's having a go at you. Yeah, I'll just post a picture of my Beyblade. All of it. This is a picture of a Beyblade. This is another picture of a Beyblade. And here's a Beyblade from another angle. Yeah, we all do it. Yeah, that's what Facebook's for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Worst thing I've seen is somebody changing a wheel on the outside lane of the M1. Oh, not advisable. Hopefully there was a patrol along in short time and shifted the... Yes. Why do people do it? Some people don't have any sense. I keep losing count, but I'll keep going till I've cut them all out and then I've got them ready for the next pick. So, yeah. Colin, Sarah's having a go at you. Yeah. Send him a picture of your Malibu, Sarah. Paul's in. Hi Paul, welcome, good evening to you. Yeah, surprise live stream from me tonight where we're working on the Titanic. Yes, it's a secret though, it's only for you people that are watching. You don't go telling everybody that Ted's done a live stream on the Titanic. Yeah, because it's a secret. Yeah, Sarah, yeah, beware of Fester. Yeah, you'll wish you'd never yeah. You wish you'd never started. Your Facebook feed will be now full of Beyblade. 1, 2. I'm just going to cut these out because I'm fed up of counting them. Oh, can't put one ISB, I get banned. You could put it in code, unless it's rude. Yeah, keep it family friendly, because you never know who's watching these like that. Where did that bit go? Oh, there it is. Just got home from grocery shopping, spent over 200 quid. We were just on about the grocery shopping as well. I've just lost that bit. Where did it go? Just on about grocery shopping. Did you have anybody in front of you at the supermarket that when they came to pay didn't realise they had to pay and then had to search in the bag for 10 minutes looking for the purse or wallet. Yeah, that's one of my pet hates. And then when you get home with your $200 worth of shopping, you've got to put it all in the cupboards. And as somebody called it, the freezer Jenga. Trying to readjust everything in the freezer so it can fit the new purchases in. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, Colin is doing a Baneblade stream later. Do stop up for it. You could join him on his stream and see it live with Fox. Bobbins 9000, good evening to you. It's been a day. Just sat down for the first time in 12 hours. Yeah. Well, I had a thought tonight. You know when you've been at work and you set off to work, and while you're driving to work you're thinking about all the things I could do tonight. When I get home I'll do this and I'll spend some time in the workshop and I can do this part of a model or that part of a model, and then I can spray paint it and do whatever. And then when you get home, you sit down and you've had your tea and you sit in front of the telly and the fire's on, and then you just don't want to move. Yeah. But I think that's what spurred me on tonight. I thought I'll do a live stream. Then I know that I've got to go to the bench because you lot here, you lot are waiting for me. So I'll come up and do a bit, and I'll have achieved something. I love it. Yeah, I've achieved the pleasure of your company, and I've actually got some bits glued. Which pleases everybody. Oh. Unfortunately, I'm on my second bottle of Prosecco. Could be a struggle. Colin, Sarah's having a go at you. No point in doing. How many of these have I got now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, that moved now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I've got more than enough. Right, we can go on and do some gluing. Yes, I do like the banter that sometimes goes on in the chat between you all. Yeah, it's good to see. It's nice friendly banter though. So now we can start gluing these in. It's really good. If you haven't caught it already, it's Glue and Glaze by Deluxe. One thing I do like about it is the super fine tip. It's brilliant for getting the glue in just the places that you want. So there we go. So Tim, over there in Ohio, what time is it? It's 10 to 10 at night here. Are you behind or in front of us? It won't be long here in the UK until we actually change our clocks. Then when do the clocks change? Oh, it's already getting lighter in the evening now. Saying that about the superfine tip, it's just blocked up. There we go. There we are. Cowboy time 10 to 10 to oh, all right. Yep, yeah. Bad joke night as well. Yeah. So we can get all these in now. And I seriously need to get an order into eModels for some more paint for this, because it's taken a lot more paint than I first thought, because as you know, when you try to paint with white paint, it takes forever to get the colour to settle down. So I'm always almost out. uh, 10 minutes to 5. Yeah, so you're are you behind us then? Oh, you must be. 5 hours behind. Yeah. Did UK folks hoard toilet paper? Yes, they did. Everybody, yeah, for some reason hoarded toilet paper and rice, and yeah, in the beginnings, all the months ago. It's calmed off a little bit now, but yeah, whenever there's, it could be anything here in the UK. Why the hell did everybody think they need loads of time? Exactly, Tim. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you were eating loads of rice and pasta for months, yeah. If you're locked in your house, yeah, the last thing you're going to need is toilet paper. Yeah, Fox, there's a fight going on about Baneblade in the chat. Yeah. Somebody's dissing Baneblade. Baneblade. Chris is here. Good evening, Chris. I haven't glued myself to anything yet. No, I'm just massive. I was just saying this ship is the ship's equivalent to tank tracks or jerry cans, because there's just masses and masses. of window frames. Tell you what I don't like is F1 cars. Awful things. F1, yeah, F1 cars have certainly changed a lot since the days of Sterling Moss and even before. Fox has got some gnocchi. Is that right? Gnocchi. On my Formula One cars, I don't know if anybody's caught anything recently. I've only just caught up with it. The America's Cup, the yacht sailing, yacht racing. Oh man, they had some live coverage of the yacht racing on BBC Two the other day. The Prada Cup, which is part of the America's Cup. Oh boy, those yachts are awesome. They're on foils now, so that when they're sailing, the whole hull lifts out of the water onto these foils. And my crikey, I understand that recently one of them has been timed at something like 50 knots. That's faster than our powerboat would go. But it was Formula One of yacht racing. It was awesome, and they'd sail downwind with the wind, and then they'd get to the buoy and they'd just spin on a sixpence and then be off again. It's come a long way since I last watched it, when it was just like monohulls. I must try and watch some more of it. It was amazing. So hopefully this hasn't been too boring tonight. But certainly it's a lot less boring than it would have been if I'd have just been sat here on my own, gluing these things in. Ulf Collins had the saw out and chopped many bits on his Beyblade. I must catch that up tomorrow, Colin. When you've done tonight, I'll catch that up. And see where you've got to with it. Oh. In the next couple of windows, we're going to have some different shapes. That'll be interesting. Something different. But when we've done this side, we've got that side. I know that if I really was into it and I could research what each of these windows were, or what was behind each of these windows, that I know people have done, like the gymnasium and the dining room and the grand room and the gentleman's smoking room, things like that. And I do know now that there's lots of lots of aftermarket parts for the Titanic that, if you wanted to, you can actually now fit out the inside with wallpaper and floor coverings and things like that. Yeah, Skipper's, yeah, the round, yeah, look, it's got the arched window, the square window. Have we got a round window? Must have a round window. Yeah, we've got round windows in the boat hull. We've got portals, yes. Play school. Did. Play away. No, that was play away, wasn't it? Brian Canton, play away. And Jemima, Humpty, and Little Ted in play school. Let's have a look through the round window. The thing is, you used to try and guess as well when you were a kid. Which window is it today? Yeah, you had 3 windows and you'd try and guess. I could do that, Colin. Yes, I could put little Easter eggs behind the windows so that when people look through, they could see us 3. I'll do a little montage of just 3 of us sat around a table. Which window is Big Ted behind? Well done, Pete. Yeah, I see what you did there. Put a tally LED screens playing. Just Jack and Rose. You can actually, Tim, yes, you can actually get now. You can get some resin figures of Jack and Rose to go on the Titanic. I threatened this lot that I was going to do that with it, but I was warned. I was warned against it. You can get passenger figures. You can get crew figures. Sarah's who's Jack and Rose. Have you never seen Titanic? You must have. You just having us on now, Sarah. Yep, so I was going to put Jack and Rose on the bow. Yeah, I won't read that one out, folks, but yes, he would just draw that so that when you look through the windows, you'd have to have a second look, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd look through the window and have to do a double take. The wife and I are going to the dollar store. So I've already spent $200 and you're going out again. See you later. Thanks, Paul. Okay. See you later. Not seen the Titanic? No, you will. Right. Oh, for me, Sarah, watch the Titanic. And then what you could do, you can watch the Titanic and come back and tell me all the bits that were wrong on mine. So that's that bit. Right, we now want PED31. PED31, that's them. How many of them do we need? 4. That's easy. I won't lose count of this one. Yeah, that's a good one, Colin. Yeah, don't spoil the ending. Yeah, no spoilers. Don't tell how it ends. Where's the pencil gone? Right, so there. I like the Titanic for the special effects. It was good, CGI type thing. Which when the Titanic, it was relatively new stuff then, wasn't it? CGI when the Titanic came out, because yeah, it was quite a few years ago now. You seem to think that, well, certainly I do, with films and things, you think, oh, it was only out last year. But Titanic, when was that out? Oh, crikey. 1998 or something like that? Now I've just put one of these windows down and I've lost it. There it is. Right, thanks Graham, thanks for popping in. Go get your lunch, enjoy your food for the night. Thank you very much for popping in. Don't forget, might be another surprise impromptu live stream. I must make a thumbnail. I thought I had one actually for an impromptu live stream, but I must have done. I still think a slow plough on the front and stabilisers on the side. Yeah, flotation bags. Yeah. Four of them. Right, I've got that many done, so we could do the arched windows now. I think we'll get this side done. I'd rather watch A Cruel Sea or something. Get A Cruel Sea, that's a good film. HM scale modelling. Hello from Cologne, Germany. It's a bit like the Eurovision Song Contest, isn't it? Hello from Cologne. Hello England. Hello. Yeah. Just dropped my mouse on the floor. Excuse me. The smaller boat mounted on the upper deck is a giant turret. Okay. Yeah. Well, welcome HM Scale Modelling. Yeah, we're here tonight doing this live stream. Just as I sort of monotonously, is that a word? Well, yeah, as I'm putting these windows in the upper deck cabins for the Titanic. Right. Are you off yeah, great time. Stay safe everyone, says Tim. Thank you very much, Tim, for dropping in all the way from Ohio. Yeah, don't forget, if you wanted to, you can come along and join us on Skipper Scale Models, the Patreon page, and help support the channel. But it's great to see you. I do hope you're not going to be a stranger and you come along again. And keep us updated on what you're doing yourself with your models. Thank you very much. Yeah, great group. Yeah, it's not just us presenters, it's the guys in chat as well that do make these live streams worth doing and worth watching, because they are all well behaved, apart from that Colin. Yeah, I was scratching my head. I was knocking the camera. Nice. He's built the Titanic from Revell. Cool. Yeah, there's quite a few of them about. This is the, as you probably know, this is the Trumpeter 1/200 scale huge Titanic. I've never actually built. I've built a few ships, but I've never actually built the Titanic. I suppose like it's a rite of passage, isn't it? That you know, you've got to build your Sherman tank, and you've got to build your Tiger tank, and you've got to build your Spitfire and the Messerschmitt, and then the rite of passages as well. You've got to build a ship, and if you're going to build a ship, it should be the Titanic. Have I cleaned the windows first? It's like Hi Lord Barkley. Yeah, I'm polishing them. There's that much polish on these windows, you can't see the glass. I put some lights in there as well, LEDs. Oh yeah, in your model, yes. This has got a lighting kit with it. It's a version that comes apparently. There is a version without the lighting kit, but this is the one that includes the lighting kit. Apart from the hull, for some reason, Trumpeter didn't light the hull, but I have, and you can see that if you keep an eye out soon for part 4 of the video build, where we put lights in the hull. I think if you, yeah, that's a good idea, Sarah. I could do, yeah, Fox and Colin could be in there building a Baneblade, yeah, and I could be there in the Titanic building the Titanic. Without us presenters giving up all our free time, there wouldn't be any shows. That's true. We do it. People do ask why we do it, and well, certainly I know Fox and Colin do it because we enjoy doing it. We enjoy, excuse me, we enjoy the modelling part of it, but we also enjoy the interaction and passing on what we know. And we don't profess to know everything, by the way. But we, to that end, we can learn from you guys as well. So that's why we do it. Yeah, yeah, we don't get paid for this. I know it's a build free models. Yeah, we don't get paid for it. Oops. We get the kit, which we don't get to keep. The kit goes back to E-models once we've built them. But that actually suits me, because once I've built a model, very rarely I want to hang on to it. Once I've built it, that's it. I just, yeah, move on to the next one. D, excuse me. We want A. We want fret A now. A24. Oh, where's this at? That's fell over again. A, there it is. A24. There. Once again, a different shaped window. Oh. No one should have to build the Titanic. We wouldn't have that god awful movie. Yeah, go watch the movie. It's all right. Just watch it for the effects and things. Oh, Phil says he's yet to build a ship. He will at some point though. Every model should have to build a Titanic. Yes, they should. Lord Barkley, yeah, he lives 6,000 feet from the docks and sees loads of ships. That should be your inspiration to build one. Yeah, all those kits that you have, I bet you have one in there somewhere that you could go along to the docks and take some photographs of and build it the same. Then go and show it to the master or show it to the skipper. He'd be most proud because they all love the ships that they sail on. Dan says, if I can mod the Titanic to fit the base battleship beyond water. Yeah, there you are, Fox. You do have a ship. Yes, that's on your shelf in the stash of shame, isn't it? There's a ship. That you call that a ship? Hi gang, says Dan Kramer. Hi, welcome to the show. Welcome, good evening. I don't think this goes in any particular way around because it does look square, but that's fitting there just nicely. So that's that one. I think a TARDIS in Ted's build would be rather appropriate. Yeah, it's going to take that long. We'll need time travel to see it built. But I am planning to build this quicker than I built the submarine. Office fancy doing a fishing boat. Oh, get there. Now that I haven't built a fishing boat, Roger, I built tugs. I was quite partial to building tugs when I was into building model ships. Tugs and warships, and I still have one underneath the side of the storage up here. There's still a ship in a box in its carrying case. D34, back to Sprue D. How about figures from the tiny from Time Bandits? Tugs, says Bobbins. Tugs. Yes, one of the tugs that I did build, I could actually tow myself and my son Luke. Luke was little Luke. We used to get into a dinghy, tie it to the tug, and it would tow us around the lake. Radio controlled tug, towing us around the lake. So we want PE D34, 2 of them. 31, 32, 34. Yeah, now this is where this is where we get one window frame on this fret, and then we've got to find another fret to take the other one off. Dan says, I want to have a model of the orca from Jaws. You can. There is actually a model of orca out there. You can get one with it's got all the barrels. I'm not sure what size it is. I do think it's a radio controlled kit, so it's going to be quite big, but there's certainly a model of orca out there somewhere. I've seen it. You're going to need a bigger boat. I don't know, that's or Bill and Ted in the phone booth. Or where else are we at? I should also get one of those pencils for his photo-etch work. Yeah, somebody asked about them before. It was Dan. Yeah, just a wax pencil. You get them off e-models. Or as I say, what else? If you know somebody that's doing this diamond art type work, the pencils that they use for that do the same job. They're a wax pencil, but these are really good because once they lose the stickiness as such, you just give them a sharpen, and you're ready to go again. So right, we've done that one, and we want to pinch one off another fret now. Let's find one. There it is. Yeah, I'm not organised at all for when it comes to cutting things off sprues. I know I've seen people with them all, the sprues all laid out so they can just pick one up and away they go, but no, not me. Always have to search for it. But you do that though, don't you? You get a part off a sprue and then you throw the sprue back in the box and then discover that the next part you need is on the sprue that you've just had, and you can't find it in the box anymore. There we go. Banging the camera again. Yeah, it's yeah. So that's website wish, twiddling. You might need a bigger shelf to display that. Yes, well done, sir. Yes, well done, sir. You're going to need a bigger shelf. Okay, yes, well done. And back to the pencil. Right, we can put these lattice windows in, and they do have a slight curvature to them, so yeah, try not to drop it. Take that one out again, and there's ever so slight curve to it, so what I'm going to do is just bend it slightly around the pencil and try again. I think if we've gone too far we could push it back out. Oh, perfect fit. Perfect. See what we did there? God, I'm so skilled. More guess and luck by actual planning. And we'll do the same to the other side. Bit of curvature on it. Not too much. Skills for kills, yes. See, you learn something just by watching a live stream. You see how skillfully I bent that piece of Photo-etch to go in that curved window. How I'd planned it all out just so I could teach everybody else how to do it. And we replicate that technique for fitting this window in this side. Fox needs more coffee. More coffee. You mean you haven't got a percolator in the workshop? Right, so we now need D34. So we've got to go back to the sprue we had before. That's A. D34, right. There it is. It's all going backwards and forwards to pick these out. There we go. Drop C. And I nearly unplugged the camera. Yeah, we're still here. We're still live. Naturally talented at making mistakes. Yes, should be. Yes, we're all good at that. Now that doesn't look like it'll fit in there because it's a wrong piece. It was an A25 we need. Let's go back to the sprue, the fret that we had before. That one. A, yes, we want that one. A25, that one there. Which is the same as that one there. So we want this one. Now this one I don't think has a curve on it. Ah, it does, ever so slightly. So we'll use the same technique as before, but not so much. I get the idea. I'm thinking here that if we do overbend it, it will then fit in, and it does just that. Just catch back up with the chat. HM Scale Modelling is building the Hasegawa Ferrari. Things have done wrong, but keep going. Yes, what you're gonna think is that you're building that for yourself, and unless you're building something that you're gonna enter competitions with, things like that, any mistakes, who's gonna know? Who are you going to tell? But mistakes are not, as long as you're proud of your model, as long as you've enjoyed doing it, that's all it matters. Look at that. See how shiny windows. We're getting there. We're getting there. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 windows to do. We want 32s. So we can't even use the ones we've cut out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 32s. D32s. Should know what these frets are by now. D 31, 32. I want 10 of them, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each fret. So I told you this being a mundane sort of time at the bench, and that's why I invited you lot to come along and keep me company. And thank you very much for doing so. Yeah, so HM Scale Modelling says he's uploading the Ferrari build onto his channel, so give it a watch, go and have a look. Don't forget as well tonight, folks, if you have enjoyed the show tonight, don't forget, do give it a thumbs up. It all helps in the algorithms and helps me get moved up the rankings on YouTube, because we need all the help we can get. It's very nice to see that you do get moved up the rankings, and people do come along and join as subscribers. And if you have just recently joined as a subscriber, welcome. Thank you very much for putting your trust in me, and hopefully you can learn something from it, or just learn how silly we all are. We don't take anything too seriously here. It's all fun. If you're having fun, you're learning. Where are we at, chat? Normally about this time we'd probably give up by now and call it a night and things like that, but I don't think we will do. What we'll do, I've got 10 windows to stick in on this side, and at that I think we'll keep going till we've done that, and then you'll have probably time to go for a cup of tea and a coffee and a sandwich, some toast, and get your cocoa ready for the Fox and Festa's nocturnal live stream, where you can watch him build a Baneblade, Sarah. Right, that's one more on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Good job, I saw it. 5. Right, we need 5 more of them, and then we've done about all the cutting that we're going to do for tonight. Just checking I'm cutting the right ones out. Yep, I just recheck of the plan, because there's always that. You get them moments, don't you, when you've just got to have a look to reassure yourself that you've done the right thing. I see on this fret here there are some this is the fret that contains all the seating, all the benches. I can't wait to get to that stage. I've had a former made. Collins kindly printed 3D printed me a former for them, so I hope that's going to make things better. Two more to do, then we can get them stuck in. Apologies if I'm not keeping up with chat just at the moment. It's just that this is all the concentration, because I don't want to cut the wrong piece off. I think my blade is going a little bit blunt now as well, because it doesn't just snap through them. There we go. Right, we can begin gluing of the last bits. Put them away so they no longer dazzle my eyes. Ted is a carpet monster on hunger strike. I would have been on my hands and knees many times. Yeah, you don't want to see what goes on yeah, how many times I'm underneath the bench having a look for things. And these are some of the larger pieces of photo etch that I've done in the past. Yeah, if you want to see small photo etch, build that U-boat. It's some of the things, little valve handles, tiny, no bigger than a pinhead. I know I've missed a window. I'll get around to that in a minute because I have to do them at a different angle. These in. tongue out time, concentration, highly concentrating. And this one. I find that just by brushing over with your finger pushes the glue into the rebate for the windows. Now you certainly wouldn't be able to do that with super glue, not without gluing your fingers to it. That's certainly a lot of windows, Edward. Yes, it is, and that's just the one side. So as I say, if you think that tank tracks are bad, yeah, get yourself a model of the Titanic and do some windows, because there's all these to do on here, and there's some more to do on there, and there's some more to do on there. And that's just the windows. Have you to mask them next? No, I'm not masking them, Pete. They are going to be painted white. I don't know if you were around at the start when I first came on. People have said that all these window frames should be painted in an oak or a wood, a mahogany wooden colour. But no, I'm not going to do that. Because I would be here forever. Yeah, great. It would enhance the model, but I think once you start doing the extra detail, you know, when does it stop? So right, let's have a go at gluing this one in. Do note to self: do not choose a ship with windows. Yeah, don't build a liner. Build a submarine. Yes, build a submarine. There's no windows in submarines. Apart from Sea View, that had windows in it. Yeah, because without the windows, they wouldn't know it was an octopus attacking them, would they? Yeah, I like that, Fox. Yeah, Trumpeter's Titanic can say it's 5,600 parts, 6 of them in plastic. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's what this kit is. It actually is. I would think that by the time you total up the amount of plastic parts there are, that one. There we go. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we come on to the last part for this evening. I've just got no room on the bench because the Titanic's there. Just clear the glue off that. The over excess glue. It does dry clear this, but unfortunately it does dry clear, and if you've left a blob, it dries to a clear blob, which you don't notice until you come to spray paint it. There we go. Look, we have all of them windows, all of them windows, all of them windows, but we still all of them windows. But the time is now 10 to 11. Yes. Only after watching this, he'll end up building a canoe, says Phil. Yeah, build a canoe. I have the U-boat lost the instructions. Right. Yeah, my instructions are just too big for your U-boat, Peter. Right. I think I've had enough of gluing windows on tonight, and that's just that bit. Yeah, I've had enough of gluing windows on tonight, and I think it's about time. I did go downstairs and pour myself a gin after all that and check that check that my eyesight's not really gone to pot. I hope I've used the right Photo-etch for the windows. Yes, I've counted them all out and I've counted them all back again, and I think I've got them all right, and it doesn't appear that I've got any of them upside down. But anyway, I think I will leave it for tonight and go and have a lie down in the dark room now with gin. But anyway, it's been a bit of an impromptu live stream. I wasn't going to live stream at all, but I thought, hey, why not? But thank you anyway for coming along and supporting me and keeping me company. But it's been great having you along, and it's certainly made the evening go a lot faster. Look, it's nearly 11 o'clock. But anyway, I'll be back on. Hopefully, I'll be back on Sunday with Chris to do the Warhammer. Yeah, I'm going to be painting some dudes on Sunday if everything goes right. I'll paint some dudes, and yeah, I'm not going to paint them in the Warhammer way. I'll paint them in my way and in my colours. So come along for that and have a look at what's happening. It's on my channel, so keep an eye out for it. But anyway, I'm going to leave you tonight, and thank you again, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along and supporting me. Don't forget, if you want to have a look at the rest of what's happening, go to the Patreon for £1 a week. £1 a month. You can see all the other goings on as well when I get around to doing that. But anyway, I'll see you all again. Thank you everybody for joining me. And yeah, don't forget Fox and Colin at 1 minute to midnight tonight for the Burn Blade. So see you all later. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for coming in and being my friend. Because yes, thank you. Right, where's it at? There it is. Bye.